Well, good morning. It's June the 5th. We're leaving Charleston. We just left the dock. Thought I would do a little bit of video of Charleston. Kind of cool. There's the houses that face the harbor. Coming down the Ashley River right now. That's where we were docked. We were docked on the Ashley River right back there. That's the big marina over there, but we were tucked in behind there at the Marriott, which I think I've already shown. But here we are leaving Charleston, and you can see some really nice Charleston homes there that have the view of the Ashley River. That's hospitals over there, those big buildings, most of them. I don't know how they're VA hospitals, which is a big deal over here in Charleston. And we're going to go around this. Charleston's kind of a peninsula, or it's a I don't know if I guess it's not an island, but it's a peninsula. We're going to go around this peninsula to the other side, and then head out in the ICW. So I think when we come around, we might see the Georgetown again, and then up the ICW. So we left the dock with it's nice and calm and no wind, and
yeah, it's hot.
It's hot. It's hot today. We've had this beautiful weather here in Charleston. 60s in the morning, getting up into 80, but it barely, just kind of slowly goes up to 80 and into the 80s in the afternoon, but you don't even hardly notice it. There was a breeze. We walked around and did a lot in Charleston with really great temperatures, and slept 2 out of the 3 nights. I guess it was 4 nights, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 out of the 4 nights without air conditioning, which was nice. We slept with air conditioning last night, mostly just because we wanted to have no noise and be able to get up this morning with a good sleep. So that's this the end of Charleston. Coming around the peninsula. Look at those homes with both.
Yeah, we never made it down to this side.
No. Well, I bet those are some price tags, huh? So we're out here crossing the Charleston Harbor area. There's Charleston back there. And the bridge, and yeah, actually the Georgetown is around the other side there. We didn't get a chance to see it today, but this is the first time we're actually having a little bit of traffic with one of the big boys. So I have slowed down to make sure we pass behind, but we got a big freighter here that is going in. We want to go over, and we were on pretty much a straight-on collision course until I backed it off from 8 miles an hour down to 6.57, and now I'm confident we'll pass behind. You're supposed to give these guys a lot of room. I hope I'm giving him enough. He'll let me know if I'm not, but they really want you to give them a lot of room. And so I backed off, and we're going to sit here and cross behind him in a little bit. I also don't want to go too close behind him because he's got a big old wake, I'm sure. And I know that our navigation is going to do a left turn just the other side of him, so I don't want to get too far over there. But we're going to let him get on his way.
It's not a very full cargo ship compared to the ones in Savannah.
Oh no, not at all compared to those ones in Savannah. Those things generate like multiple wakes. You can see all those bow. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 bow waves, something like that. think we might get a little bow spray. Not too bad. Well, there we are, back up to mid throttle, 1100 RPM. That's our speed for today. Going to Georgetown. Got an ETA of around 4 o'clock, and we're heading over into out of the, I don't know if this is considered the harbor still, or, but it's basically the big open area. You can put a lot of boats in here, I'll bet, if they want to do 40 feet deep, and off the tip of Charleston back there. I think this is still considered Charleston Harbor, although that's open water over there, so it would be very protected here, so whatever they call this. Anyway, and we're headed across to the ICW, which is over there where those little skinny palm trees are somewhere. So I need to start watching. I don't know if we have any bridges today or not, but I got to check to see if we do. No locks, I know that.
We have locks today?
No locks.
Oh.
Anyway, there's a little something interesting to look at, a little traffic. So we're on low country, still South Carolina, going up the ICW, and we're seeing a lot of dolphins today. So I'm turning on the GoPro.
And of course they just...
We'll see what the chances are of catching a dolphin. They're so fast. I mean, they come and they go, and they're cool, but they don't hang out long. Look at there, there's somebody with a place out here in the middle of nowhere. Probably only accessible by boat. I don't know, we passed some, but until you do the ICW, I don't think you truly appreciate what they mean by low country. The elevations of some of these houses must be 3 or 4 feet above sea level. That's it. It's all wet in there, marshy, and then here's some little piece of land that somebody was able to build something on, grow some trees. That's been there a while, and probably only accessible from the water. And I don't see any roads in it out of here. Well, where them dolphins at?
I don't know, but I didn't capture them on my phone either.
Well, there was one behind us that might have been able to see okay.
Oh, there's some right dead ahead.
Dead ahead. Oh, there they are up there. She come up out of the water. There she is. There they are. And that's what they'll do. They'll come right up to the bow like that.
Well, we didn't hit them.
No, they ain't smarter than that.
Well, I don't know.
Sometimes they'll come back up in the back.
It's coming on this side over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll drive around us. These guys come steaming by every once in a while and give us a little wake to have to deal with. Seven o'clock, June the 5th. We are anchored at Georgetown, South Carolina. We are in a anchor field here, or a mooring field, in front of the old steel mill. There's the old steel mill, no longer in operation. But this little pool here was where they used to dock boats, and now we have some what look like some fairly permanent residents, and then some transients all taking advantage of a dock here, or a anchorage here. We had a pretty easy anchorage. We got some Canadian friends over there. We had another looper that came in over there, and I don't know about the rest of these, how many are transients and how many are semi-permanent. You got a big old flag over there, that's kind of cool. Third oldest town in South Carolina. We've already visited the oldest, first, number 1 and number 2. Charleston and Beaufort being number 1. Here's some church bells. Anyway, we'll go in there and see that tomorrow. But tonight, we already set up and had cocktails on the fly bridge. We got everything opened up to get a nice breeze going through. It's pretty comfortable. It was a hot day with horse flies coming from Charleston. That was an old man stepped down off that step there. You probably hear me do that a lot. I'm sorry. Anyway, fired up the generator so we could charge the batteries and cook the dinner. One is down in the gallery. No, the galley. The gallery. Yep, I already had my cocktail for tonight.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. One is down here in the galley cooking up something good. Cooking up something good?
Something good.
We're still a little hungover from our redneck theater last night. That was pretty fun. Yeah, we went to something called the Black Fedora in Charleston. I highly recommend it. Not very expensive. They serve you some soft drinks or beer and wine or some snacks and some desserts, and none of it was high priced. I mean, most places you go into like that, they got you at your, they got you, and so they charge you a ton of money. But they were reasonably priced on their drinks and snacks, and their theater was fantastic. They have their own little homemade whodunit plays, kind of cheesy, you know, not big deal, but fun. They
A lot of audience.
a lot of audio. They hand out scripts to 24 members of the audience, probably 30 members of the audience total, maybe 40. They hand out 24 scripts, and Melinda and I each got one, and you had to, you know, we had several lines, and you had your cues, and it was really, really well done, and a lot of fun. I wish I could have videotaped some of it, but we were busy trying to do our lines and participate in the play. I highly recommend anybody who sees this and goes to Charleston, look up the Black Fedora. They have shows every night, two a night on the weekends. It's not expensive. It's worth every penny. I highly recommend it. Anyway, here we are at Georgetown. Well, I'm sure we'll have some video tomorrow of our foray into Georgetown. We hope our expectations are a little bit of history again, but I think this might be the place where we get to satiate our thirst for live music. We'll see. And tomorrow is sort of a special day. What is that tomorrow again?
What is it, Mark? What is it?
It's it marks the 45th year, the beginning of the 46th year, I guess, but the end of the 45th year of Wedded Bliss.
That's right.
Wedded Bliss. Yes. What?
Nothing.
Isn't that what you would call it?
That's right. That's what I was gonna call it.
Okay. Well, I can never tell how well these GoPros do it night in the dark, but anyway, here we are at the anchorage at Georgetown, and we were too tired to pull up the dinghy and go in tonight for the live music, but I don't think we had to. It's I think we had Buzz's Roost over there, and I wish there was a way to zoom in. Anyway, you can probably hear them. I can hear them. But that's the waterfront of Georgetown. These are our neighbors here with all of our anchor lights. Here's our anchor light. But it's a really calm night, no wind at all. That might be a problem later on. And we're playing cards on the fly deck.
Yep, where it's cool.
And listening to the music just fine. I still have no idea how well this GoPro does
Ooh, that's a nice jumper.
at night.